So now that we are done retrieving and paginating our bookmarks, let's go ahead and create a page which can retrieve a single item. So to create that page, we're going to keep in our bookmarks blueprint. So over here, we're going to have at bookmarks. Then we want to do .get. So to get one, we're going to be getting it by the ID. So over here, we can have int the ID. This is going to be a dynamic ID part of the URL. So over here, let's have a function to handle that. So let's say get bookmark. When we have specific variables that we are passing through the request, we want to also accept them in the handler function. So inside here, now we can use this ID to find that item. But first we also need to make sure this endpoint is protected. So to make it protected, we're just gonna do JWT required. Here, let's define the current user. So that's gonna be get JWT identity. Now we want to ensure that the user who created this is the only one who can see it. So we're gonna make a query to a DB. So the DB query is gonna be bookmark.query.filter by. So we want to filter by user ID. It's gonna be the current user. And then we also are gonna try to find this bookmark by its ID. So we're gonna do ID equals ID. And since it's gonna be 1, we want to do first, just so we get that very one. So if we don't get the bookmark, so we can do if not bookmark. So that would mean that the one trying to request it is not that very user, is not the user who created it, so this didn't match. Or they are giving us an ID that we actually don't have in a DB. So if we don't have it, so if not bookmark, then we can tell them that hey, not found. So we can return JSONify. Then we can say message, and let's do item not found. So for this, we can send back a 404. So we have an HTTP method for 404. It's not found. So 404 not found. That's the one we want to send back. But otherwise, if we have the bookmark, then we can go ahead and return it. So just like we did here, we're going to return something like this. So we will have return JSONify. So we'll be JSONifying this, the ID, and all these other details. So then we send back a 200. So HTTP 200, okay, just like this. So now if we go back here and try to get on /bookmarks/1, notice that our token has expired. So let's go ahead and refresh it, or we get a new one. So let me just get this. Then I'm gonna go here. Then in the auth, then I'm gonna change that. Now you can see that we get that one. But if we try to get one that doesn't exist, like this one, we get a not found, and we get a 404 being sent. So that's how we retrieve one. So in the next section, we are going to see how we can delete or update. So thanks guys for watching. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.